God damn, man. I tried to turn this shit off, but bro, this shit is getting. Chadwick Boseman's final tweet before his death was in support of Democratic VP nominee Kamala Harris. Okay, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman died on Friday at age of 43. The age of 43. That's a fucking lie. I just showed you that. I ain't the only one that showed you that shit. This is a fucking lie. It's a cover up. It's because they know if they say 42 on all the headlines, then it'll just be too fucking obvious. But think about this shit. Who the fuck is this dude? Where the fuck he come from? How the fuck did he get the role of the motherfucking Black Panther anyways? What the fuck are we talking about, man? These motherfuckers popping up out of nowhere again. And then they get ritualistically sacrificed. And we know about Kamala Harris. But since a lot of motherfuckers don't, let's just talk about this bitch real quick. Shout out to my cousin D on this one. We be talking about this bitch all the time. The bitch is not even American. She's not a what? You know how I feel about the African American term, the black term. It's bullshit. But this bitch has no ties to the quote unquote American blacks. She has nothing in common with the quote unquote American black. The quote unquote African American. This bitch has nothing in common with. She has no connections, no affiliations whatsoever. No ties, no strings, nothing. The bitch's dad was from a royal family in Jamaica who owned slaves and shit like that, sold slaves in the Jamaican slave trade. And her mom's side is Brahmin Indian, which is royalty in India. So this bitch has a totally different mindset than that of the quote unquote American black. But yet the American black in high numbers, especially from what I'm seeing, the high numbers are coming from the older folks that are actually voting. So 40s, 50s, 60s and up are in support of this bitch, and she's trying to ride that African American wave and the Black Lives Matter movement wave and all that bullshit. She's trying to get on that shit, and she in the middle of the debate with Biden and all the other Democratic nominees at the time, she cut Biden off and said that Obama is not the only quote unquote African American senator that she as well is. And bitch, get the fuck out of here. We know that's not true. She's fucking tied in with the Catholic Church in San Francisco. She let pedophilia ride. She send poor black people, quote unquote, and white people and whatever other people to jail for not being able to get their children to school if they had too many truancies. Okay? And she left motherfuckers in jail who weren't even supposed to be in jail. You can find all this shit. She's not for the people. She's not with the people. She's not by the people. None of that shit. She ain't around the people. She ain't near the people. She's not one of the people. Okay? And this motherfucker here, which you can see, they just sacrificed John Thompson, the coach for Georgetown, who was supposed to be the first black coach to win a national title. The first black coach to win a national title. The Black Panther. The Black Lives Matter. 42, Jackie Robinson, the quote unquote first black baseball player. Do y'all see this shit? Or what the fuck? In the first quote unquote black woman to be vice president nominee. Like, do y'all see this shit, man? I mean, god damn, yo. This shit is just getting crazy. How obvious they're making this shit nowadays. They're not even really trying to hide this shit now. That's what Thompson told. Producer Jackie Robinson film makes $4.2 million donation. 42 producer. He produced the movie 42 and he donates 4.2 million to the COVID shit. The COVID fight. COVID-19 fight on April 15th, which is the original day for Jackie Robinson Day. Man, y'all, don't make this shit. Alright? Now this is his original birthday, which shows he was 40 fucking 2 years old when he died. And they're trying to say 43. I already said that shit. But man, I just had to get down to the nitty gritty and knock out a couple birds with one stone. This shit is crazy, yo. Check out this shit, man. Check out everything. Don't let motherfuckers just, say whatever the fuck they want you to hear and not check into what the fuck they saying. That goes with me. Shit, I want a motherfucker to check into what I'm saying for a motherfucker can know what I'm talking about, and I ain't gotta sit here and go back and forth explaining shit that motherfuckers should already know, should already be familiar with what the fuck is going on around them. It's changing up motherfuckers' birthdays from 1976. Okay, it's supposed to be 1977. Then they changed it from 77 to 76. So I guess that's a relief that at least they're trying to cover this shit up a little bit for niggas. Maybe the world ain't so stupid after all. Shit. But the way it's looking, all the fucking pieces are there to be traced right back. See? This says age 43. This says age 42, okay? It says age 42. And look into these names and all that shit too. But that says age 42. That said age 42. This says age 43. Here says age 43. It's probably a little blurry. But if you put in this date, then you will see that it's 42. It says 43 right here, and it says 43 right here. And TMZ, and the two articles right next to it. So, check into this shit, man. Check into this shit. He's endorsing Kamala Harris, whatever the fuck this bitch's name is. No, we don't even know if this is even a woman or not, Kamala Harris. But yeah, man, check into the shit. All right, stop just reading about shit on the news and getting all sad about shit. Kobe and all these motherfuckers. For one, they don't care about your ass, and for two, the shit that they telling us is not the way this shit is going down. Look into it. Most motherfucking hiding.